Atomic Habit book is a book by James Clear, which explains how to build good habits and how to break the bad ones. And here's the summary I highlighted for chapter 4. It brings up a couple of stories to begin the chapter, and then the first highlight point is we must begin the process of behavior change with awareness. It goes on, the process, known as pointing and calling, is a safety system designed to reduce mistakes. Pointing and calling is so effective because it raises the level of awareness from a non-conscious habit to a more conscious level. And then it goes on to make a scorecard habits. It says many of our failures in performance are largely attributable to a lack of self-awareness. One of our greatest challenges is changing habits is maintaining awareness of what we are actually doing. This helps explain why the consequences of bad habits can sneak up on us. We need a point and call system for our personal lives. And then it says you can make a list of all the habits you take in your day, like examples you can see, like wake up, turn off alarm, and so on, and then put plus, minus, or equal balance in front of each one if the habit is serving you as a positive, as a negative, or a neutral. And then it says all habits serve you in some way. Even if the negative habit, it serves you in some way, and that's why you're doing it. Does this behavior help me become the type of person I wish to be? That's a question you need to ask yourself when you approach a habit that you don't know in your scorecard. If you have to give it a plus, minus, or neutral sign, you need to ask yourself, does this behavioral help me become the type of person I wish to be? Does this habit cast a vote for or against my desired identity? The goal is to simply notice what is actually going on. Observe your thought and actions without judgment or internal criticism. It says it's very important to not judge yourself, to not criticize yourself, to just observe and to just become aware of what is going on in your daily routine, in your daily life habits, even the ones you're not noticing too. It's just important to just become aware of them at the step 1. If you eat a chocolate bar every morning, acknowledge it, almost as if you were watching someone else. Oh, how interesting that they would do such a thing. The first step to changing bad habit is to be on the lookout for them. If you feel like you need extra help, then you can try pointing and calling in your own life. Say out loud the action that you are thinking of taking and what the outcome will be. Like, I'm about to eat this cookie, but I don't need it. Eating it will cause me to gain weight and hurt my health. You're getting yourself to acknowledge a need for action, and that can make all the difference. The process of behavior change always starts with awareness. Strategies like pointing and calling and habit scorecards are focused on getting you to recognize your habits and acknowledge the cues that trigger them, which makes it possible to respond in a way that benefits you. So this is the highlight points for chapter 4 of this book. I will continue, and these are my notes if you want to have them. And my next video is going to be about chapter 5 highlights and summaries, but make sure that you get your own score cards and give them plus negative or neutral signs, and use the pointing and calling for the next action that you're gonna take, that you usually take, like unconsciously, to bring it to the conscious level. The pointing and calling technique is for becoming aware of what you're gonna do, and that which you usually do it like without thinking, unconsciously. By pointing and saying it out loud, you bring it to your conscious level, and that can change the game. That can cause you to hear what you're actually gonna do by saying it out loud, and that may change your action to take. Like if you want to grab a bag of chips and just sit and watch TV and just have it, by saying it, I'm going to grab a bag of chips even if I'm not hungry. I know it's gonna add to my weight. I know I'm gonna regret it later, but that's what I'm going to do. It may actually cause you to stop and say, what? Am I really gonna do it? No, I may grab some veggies and just fulfill my crunchy tooth with just chewing some veggies instead of the chips. Okay, look for the next video for the chapter 5. Bye.